Welcome to Sacred Mountain Yoga and Sound. My name is Lauren, and today we'll be doing another beginner Vinyasa flow. Now, if you haven't already, I recommend you go back to the beginning of the series. If you go to the playlist section under my channel, click on Intro to Yoga Series, start with Ujjayi Pranayama, work your way through the Surya Namaskars, and then sequentially into these vinyasa flows. They each build upon each other, making things more and more comfortable and familiar in your body and expanding on different shapes and postures as we roll along. So without further ado, let's dive in. Welcome. Let's get started in child's pose. Come onto all fours, bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide, east and west on your mat. Sink your hips down towards your heels and stretch your forearms long in front of you. Melt your forehead down into your mat. If you'd like a deeper shoulder stretch, you can bring your forearms towards the outer edges of your mat, but take what feels good for you. Relax through your forehead, release your jaw. And soften your shoulder blades as you feel your breath expand into your back. If there's anything on your heart today that you'd like to set as an intention for this class, call it in. Maybe just a single word of intention, maybe a positive affirmation or a powerful mantra, or maybe something you'd like to create for yourself today. With your intention in mind, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, send it out through heart center. Big inhale. Slow exhale. One more deep breath in. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Maybe place your left hand on top of your right hand. Start to breathe into your left side body. Deep breath in. Walk your hands back through center and over to the left side of your mat. You place your right hand on top of your left and breathe into your right side body. Big breath in. And out. Walk your hands back through center and rock up into tabletop pose. Come onto all fours, stacking your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrist, neck and spine neutral. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, ground your hands. Cow pose, drop your belly down, shine your heart forward and inhale. Cat pose, press into your hands, arch your spine on your exhale. Cow pose, drop down, inhale, squeeze through your shoulder blades. Cat pose, tuck your tailbone forward, arch, let it go. Keep moving like this back and forth on your own breath, your own pace. Feel free to add any other movements that would feel good to you today. Hip circles, thread the needle, puppy pose. Or just take whatever creative wiggles or movements come to you. And as you lean into your deep inhales and exhales, start to engage in Ujjayi breath on your exhales. Slightly constricting the back of your throat on every out breath. Letting your air drag, creating the sound of a gentle ocean every time you breathe out while keeping your mouth closed. If you've taken something on one side, even out your sides. We'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes underneath you. Lift and hover your knees 1 to 3 inches off of your mat, bear pose. Drive your hands down into your mat, round through your upper spine like cat. Draw your belly button up towards your spine, engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. One more inhale. Send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. And still your heels. Press your hands down into your mat, melting your chest closer to your upper thighs. Relax your neck. Keep your gaze between your knees. You can always soften your knees a lot in this pose. Take a deep breath in. Sink your heels a little lower. Slowly roll forward like a wave into high plank pose. As you arrive, stack your heels over the balls of your feet. Lift your hips in alignment with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Really press your hands down into your mat. Puff up your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Stay for your breath out. Engage your core. One more inhale. Press back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Roll forward, high plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Roll forward, high plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift your heels. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Take tiny tiptoes to the top of your mat. Stay light on your feet. When you arrive, bring your feet at least hip-width distance apart, if not wider. Grab opposite elbows, let your head hang. Sway side to side for ragdoll pose or forward and back, whichever directions feel good. If you'd like to take any head nods or rolls, loosening your neck, go for it. And switch your grip, other forearm on top. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Plant your right hand, bend into your right knee, reach your left arm high, standing twist. Open your chest, roll your left shoulder back. Breathe in. Release your left hand down, plant your left hand, bend into your left knee, reach your right arm high, keep twisting open from your belly button as you roll your right shoulder back. Inhale. Release your right hand down. Bring your fingers to an interlace behind the small of your back. Bend so deeply into your knees, you maybe make contact with your torso, and gently draw your arms up and overhead for deep shoulder stretch. If you want to take any final head nods, this is a good place to do it. Deep breath in. Release your hands down. Come to a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Create a really flat back. Lengthen, stretch your spine towards the front of your mat, crown of your head forward. Relax your shoulders away from your ears as you stretch. Breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold. Slowly rise to stand, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to lift. When you arrive, give your shoulders some big shrugs up and down. And switch direction. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Now interlace your fingers together, but release your pointer fingers up towards the ceiling. Stretch 1 inch higher, breathe in. Tilt to your right on your exhale, side body stretch. Back through center, breathe in. Tilt to your left, breathe out. Center, inhale. To your right. Center, breathe in. To your left. Center, inhale. Pull your hands down in prayer to heart center. Ground your intention. Deep breath in. And send it out. Sweep your arms high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back into high plank. Rock forward to your tippy toes, breathe in. Chaturanga, knees up or down, lower halfway. Upward facing dog or low cobra, breathe in. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold. Rise, sweep high, inhale. Cactus your arms, squeeze, shine your heart. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step or shoot back, chaturanga. Keep your elbows tucked in towards your ribs. Upward facing dog or low cobra. Inhale, open your collarbone. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Step or float forward, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise, sweep high, inhale. Cactus, squeeze. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow through your vinyasa. Lift your heels, inhale. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend into your knees, reach your arms high. Settle more of your weight into your heels as you lift your chest over your hips. Relax your shoulders down your back. If you need more low back support here, bring your feet farther apart, maybe hip width distance. Breathe in. Diver's pose. Come onto the balls of your feet. Sweep your arms back. Chair pose. Heels down, arms high. Fill up. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Flow through your vinyasa. Step or shoot back. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay or take knee or ankle circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Bring your knee to your nose, give it a tap. Send it high. Breathe in. To your right tricep, tap. Re-extend, inhale. To your left tricep. Send it high, fill up. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Warrior one, spin your left heel down to your mat. Maybe widen your stance, right foot farther to the right. Drive down into your feet, reach your arms high. As you widen your stance, then draw your right hip back, left hip forward as you square to the front. Make sure your back toes are angled towards the upper left-hand corner of your mat. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Sink a little lower into your right knee. One more inhale. Release your hands down to your mat. Step back, flow through your vinyasa. If you'd like a challenge, you can hover your right leg in chaturanga. Send your left leg high, three-legged dog. Inhale. Bend your knee, open your hips. Stay or take your circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Send it high, fill up. To your left tricep, tap. Re-extend, breathe in. To your right tricep. Send it high, inhale. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Warrior one, spin your back heel down, maybe widen your stance. Rise. Left hip back, right hip forward as you square. Back toes should angle to the upper right-hand corner of your mat. Deep breath in. Sink a little lower. One more inhale. Release your hands down to your mat. Step back, flow through your vinyasa. If you'd like the challenge, hover your left leg in chaturanga. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Anjaneyasana, lower your back knee. Sweep your arms high. Lift up and out of your torso. Maybe create a little back bend as you press your hips forward. Melt your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Open twist to your right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Reverse, inhale. Spiral your hands down to your mat, half splits. Ardha Hanuman, straighten-ish your right leg. Flex your right toes up, melt forward. This could be a nice place for yoga blocks under your hands. If you don't want to extend as far towards the ground. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, bend into your knee, sweep your arms high, breathe in. Release your hands down for low runner's lunge. Hands frame your right foot, back knee lifts. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in. Straighten-ish your legs, start to melt forward. Really square your hips to the front of your mat. Right hip back, left hip forward. This is another great place for yoga blocks under your hands so that you don't overextend yourself to the floor. If your legs are feeling open, then maybe no blocks. Every day is different, so take what feels right in your body. Get really heavy through your forehead as you melt it towards your shin. This is a great place to explore either a wider stance in your feet and or shorter stance in your feet. If you find that your back heel lifts in this pose, shorten your stance. Bump your back foot up farther. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Gentle standing splits. Plant your hands down to your mat or your block or blocks. Start to lift your left leg up. Angle your left toes down towards your mat. Level your hips. Melt your forehead towards your shin. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Breathe in. Low squat. Bend your left knee behind your right. Exhale. Re-extend. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend into your knees, reach high, breathe in. Divers, breathe out. I'll drop your right heel down to your mat, bring your left knee to your chest, one-legged Tadasana, rise, inhale. Funky chair, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, hands to heart center. You can stay high if this feels better for you. Or if it feels okay, flex through your left foot and start to sink down and back like you're sitting into a chair. As you flex your left foot, shine your chest up like up dog. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. And exhale. One-legged Tadasana, rise, breathe in. Airplane lunge, slowly step your left foot back, float it back. Land on the ball of your left foot as you sweep both arms back. Squeeze your triceps up towards the ceiling. You'll notice my torso is tilted forward just a little bit. Trying to create one strong diagonal line from my back heel all the way through the crown of my head. Tuck your chin down slightly to lengthen your spine. Breathe in. And out. Reach your left arm forward. Inhale. Warrior two, back of your mat. So take that left arm, open yourself to the side of your mat, and come into your warrior two, facing the back of your mat. In your warrior two, make sure your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Front toes face directly to the front of your mat. Sink down as far as feels comfortable into your left knee. Both arms super straight and strong like you're holding dumbbells in your hands. And make sure your back hand is lifted in alignment with your front hand. Those should be about even with your shoulders. Once you settle into your pose, maybe gaze over your front middle finger. Check in with your shoulders. If you find them jutting forward, draw them back where shoulders are directly over your hips. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior, arch back, inhale. Extended side angle, left forearm to your left thigh, right bicep by your ear. Drive more pressure into your back foot to that outer edge and use the leverage of your right arm to open your chest to the ceiling. Right arm should be straight and strong, once again, like you're holding a dumbbell in your hand. And spin your pinky in towards your face. This will engage your upper arm. Maybe gaze up and back. Breathe in. And out. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Spiral your hands down to your mat. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your left leg high. Breathe in. Step it through. Anjane, lower your back knee. Sweep your arms high. Spin your pinkies in towards your face. Engage your upper arms. Melt your shoulders down. Scissor your inner thighs in towards one another. Find that engagement. Breathe in. Open twist to your left. On your exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Reverse, arch back, inhale. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Straighten-ish your left leg, flex your left toes up, melt forward, maybe grab your block or blocks under your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Anjane. Rebend into your left knee, sweep your arms high, fill up. Low runner's lunge, release your hands down to frame your left foot, back knee lifts. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten-ish your legs, start to melt forward, maybe grab your blocker blocks under your hands. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward as you square and find the width or depth or shortness in your feet that feels good for you. Once again, if your back heel is lifting, shorten your stance. Get heavy through your forehead as you melt it towards your shin. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Gentle standing splits. Plant your hands down to your mat or your blocks. Start to lift your right leg up. Angle your right toes down towards your mat. Level your hips, forehead towards your shin. Keep that micro bend in your left knee. Breathe in. Low squat, right knee behind left. Breathe out. Re-extend, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend into your knees, reach your arms high. Divers, exhale. Now drop your left heel down, bring your right knee to your chest. One-legged Tadasana, rise, breathe in. Funky chair, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, flex your right foot, stay high, or bring hands to heart center, start to sink down and back. Keeping your chest lifted like up dog. Breathe in and out. One more inhale and exhale. One-legged, rise, right knee high, breathe in. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly on the ball of your right foot as you slowly sweep your arms back. Now your back heel should be pretty vertical over the ball of your back foot. It's that much of a, I don't know what I was gonna say. It's that much of a pressing into your back foot. So squeeze the palms of your hands closer together. Make sure your front knee is stacking directly over your front ankle. Take a deep breath in and out. Reach your right arm forward, inhale. Warrior two, top of your mat. Take that right arm, windmill it open to the side of your mat, and then face the front, sinking into your right knee, arms out into your big T shape. Make sure your back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat, and that your front heel goes straight through the middle of your back foot. It's your heel to arch alignment. Open your chest, melt your shoulders down your back, arms straight and strong. Take a deep breath in. Sink a little lower. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, right forearm to your right thigh, left bicep by your ear. Really straighten and strengthen your left arm. Maybe gaze up and back. Breathe in. And out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Spiral your hands down, flow through your vinyasa. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Step your foot between your hands, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten your legs, melt forward. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Revolve triangle. Plant your left hand down to your block or to your mat. Reach your right arm high. Open your chest, roll your right shoulder back. If your back heel is lifting here, shorten your stance. And if you ever want a more intense twist, you can plant your hand outside of your foot, but take what feels good in your body. Maybe gaze up if that feels okay. If not, you can gaze down at your mat. Breathe in. Release your right hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, start to lift your left leg. Maybe lift your left heel a little higher than before. Keep your left leg strong and engaged. Take a deep breath in. Low squat on your breath out. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend, fill up. Low squat and hold. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana, left knee high. Inhale. Funky chair. Sink down into your pose or stay high if that's better. Ground down into your standing leg. If it feels okay, maybe sink your hips a little lower than you did before. Keep that flex through your left foot. I'm going to offer you some different things you could try in this pose if it feels comfortable for you. If you'd like, you can try your twist, hooking your left elbow to the sole of your left foot, then opening your chest, thumbs to sternum, sternum to thumbs. Another thing you could try is slowly releasing your fingertips down to your mat for a little forward fold as you're in your funky chair. Other variations from here would be arm balances, which we'll get to later down the road. Ground down into your standing leg. Lock your eyes to a focal point that's not moving. That's your drishti. It'll help you maintain your balance. And stay with your breath. Deep breath in. And out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, inhale. Warrior 3. Slowly send your left heel back like you're moving through honey. Back leg floats, torso floats. So you're creating a big T shape in your body. You have the option to airplane your arms, hands at heart center, or if you want more, reach both arms forward, biceps by your ears. Angle your left toes down towards your mat to level your hips. Really expand and lengthen through both ends of your body. Lift more through your back heel than you would think. Breathe in. Airplane lunge, step down. High crescent lunge. Keep your feet the same, sweep your arms high. If you need more stability, you can wiggle your right foot farther to the right, opening your stance a little bit. Keep squaring your hips to the front. Relax your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Open twist to the right side of your mat. Left arm forward, right arm back. If you find your shoulders jutting forward, try to draw them back and over your hips. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Star pose, rise, inhale. So turn yourself from your twist to the other side of your mat. Toes facing the left side of your mat. Reach your arms high. It's like a big open, almost like an X shape in your body. Breathe in. Release your hands down to your hips. Now bring your toes a little bit in, heels a little bit out. Lengthen as you inhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Slowly start to melt your torso down to your mat. You can release your hands down as you arrive. Some people like to put blocks under their hands here. Take what feels good for you. If your hamstrings are feeling tighter, a wider stance could feel better. Melt the crown of your head down towards your mat. Stay with your breath. Come to a halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Angle your toes out 45 degrees. We're going to take Skandasana to the back of your mat. So start to bend into your left knee. Straighten-ish your right leg. Flex your right toes up to the ceiling. Chest lifted, maybe hands at heart center. Now where I am right now is high Skandasana, so my hips are higher. If your legs are feeling open, you can slowly melt yourself down, down, down towards your mat, and this is low Skandasana. And what I see people doing in low Skandasana is this heel is lifting up a lot, and we want both heels down on the mat. So if your hips need to be higher in order to keep both heels down, then keep them high. Take a deep breath in. Turn quarter to the back of your mat. Low runner's lunge. Hands frame your left foot. Anjane. Back knee down. Arms high. Breathe in. Tuck your back toes under. Airplane lunge. Breathe out. One-legged Tadasana. Right knee high. Rise. Inhale. Drop your right hand down. Grab your right knee. Option to stay here. If you want your hip opener, guide your knee out and to the right. If you want a balance challenge from there, you could gaze over your left shoulder. And if you want more, option for peace fingers to big toe pose, wrapping the first 2 fingers of your right hand around your right big toe, maybe extending your right leg along in front of you, maybe guiding it out and to the right. Whichever you choose, keep your chest lifted. Lock your eyes to your drishti. Stay with your breath. Breathe in. Slowly come back to center on your exhale. One-legged inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. Warrior 1, spin your back heel down to your mat, maybe widen your stance. Reach your arms high, breathe in. Cactus your arms, squeeze, breathe out. Now interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Expand your chest as you fill up. Then humble your warrior. Slowly melt your left shoulder down inside of your left thigh. This is where having a wider stance will help with the fold. As you melt your shoulder inside your thigh, arms up and overhead. Relax your neck, release your jaw. Keep squaring your hips forward. So left hip back, right hip forward. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly rise, warrior 1. Reach high, breathe in. Warrior 2, readjust your stance. Open your arms, breathe out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle and hold. So really drive equal weight into your back foot. Try not to dump all of your weight forward. Left side body straight and strong. Chest open, right arm strong. Now from here, if you'd like to try your half bind, you'll take your lifted hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper left thigh. Then gaze up and back, opening your right shoulder as you drive into your back foot. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. Release your bind on your exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Send your left leg high, inhale. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Lengthen, breathe in. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten-ish your legs, melt forward, square your hips forward, melt your forehead down. Maybe grab your block or blocks. Now, if you don't have yoga blocks yet, but you think you could use them, they would be good for you. You can grab a water bottle or 2 water bottles even until you get your yoga blocks. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle, plant your right hand down to your mat, your block, or your water bottle. Reach your left arm high, open your chest, roll your left shoulder back. Think about pressing the backs of your legs towards the back of your mat. This will help you square your hips. Breathe in. Release your right hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, lift your right leg. Maybe lift your right heel a little higher than the beginning. Breathe in. Low squat on your breath out. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend, fill up. Low squat and hold. Bring your hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana, right knee high. Breathe in. Funky chair. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your right foot. If it feels good, start to sink down and back, keeping your chest lifted. And same options as before. If you'd like to explore, you could take your twist, hooking your right elbow to the sole of your right foot and opening your chest. Or a forward fold, fingertips towards your mat or towards blocks. Take what feels good for you. Lock your eyes to your drishti. Stay with your breath. Deep inhale and exhale. One-legged Tadasana, rise, right knee high, breathe in. Warrior 3, slowly send your right heel back like you're kicking behind you. Options for arms, same as before, airplane, hands to heart, or both arms forward. Angle your right toes down towards your mat, level your hips. Think up dog in your chest and lift more through your back heel. Breathe in. Airplane lunge, land softly. High crescent lunge, keep your feet the same, sweep your arms high, stay high on the ball of your back foot. Maybe widen your stance and square your hips forward. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Open twist to your left on your exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Star pose, untwist, open to the left side of your mat. Reach your arms high and hands to your hips. Bring your toes a little bit in, heels a little bit out. Lengthen as you inhale. Wide-legged forward fold, round 2. Slowly melt all the way down. Release your hands down as you arrive. Crown of your head towards your mat. Start to breathe into any tension you may feel. With every exhale, soften and release the muscles in your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Angle your toes out 45 degrees. Skandasana, top of your mat. Start to bend into your right knee, straighten-ish your left leg, flex your left toes up to the ceiling. Try to keep both heels down on your mat, chest lifted. That might translate to higher hips, keeping both heels down. If your legs are feeling open and you'd like to sink farther down into low Skandasana, go for it. Just make sure both heels stay planted. Breathe in and out. One more inhale. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Hands frame your right foot. Anjane, back knee down, arms high. Breathe in. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge. Breathe out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, left knee high. Inhale. Drop your left hand down, grab your left knee. Same hand, same knee. Maybe stay here. If you'd like the hip opener, guide your knee out and to the left. If you want your balance challenge, gaze to the right. And if you want more, peace fingers to big toe pose, wrapping the first two fingers of your left hand around your left big toe. Maybe extending your left leg long, maybe guiding it out to the left for the hip opener. Keep your chest lifted, stay with your breath. Lock your eyes to your drishti. Breathe in. Slowly come back to center on your exhale. One-legged inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. Warrior one, spin your left heel down to your mat. Maybe widen your stance, square your hips forward, reach your arms high. Inhale. Cactus squeeze. Interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Expand your chest. Fill up. And humble your warrior. Slowly melt your right shoulder down inside of your right thigh. Arms up and overhead as you go. Right hip back, left hip forward as you square. Relax your neck. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. And exhale. Warrior one, rise, reach high, breathe in. Warrior two, readjust your feet, open your arms. Reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle and hold. Really drive equal weight into your back foot. Open your chest, left arm strong, and stay. Or if you'd like to try your half bind, you'll take your lifted hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper right thigh. Then gaze up and back as you open your left shoulder, driving into your back foot. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. Release your bind on your exhale. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Step your foot between your hands, exhale. Anjane, inhale. Airplane lunge, exhale. High crescent, reach high, breathe in. Warrior two, open to your T-shape, breathe out. Now reverse triangle, straighten-ish your right leg. Arch back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your right fingertips as far forward as they'll go. Lengthen your right side body. Then hinge down, reaching your left arm high. This is a great place for a block under your right hand if you have one. It's not so much about how far down you go as it is keeping all parts of your body engaged, including a long and strong right side body. Chest open, roll your left shoulder back. And drive equal weight into your back foot. Think about pressing your hips forward, but pulling your shoulder blades back. As you open your chest, breathe in. And out. Reverse warrior, bend into your knee, arch back, inhale. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your right fingertips down to your block, to your mat, or to float. Start to lift your left leg, lift your left arm, open your chest and your hips to the left side of your mat. Flex through your left foot and leg. This will help you maintain your balance. Try to create a 90-degree angle in your legs as you lift your left hip in alignment, left heel in alignment with your left hip. Then stay or take your Chapasana, sugar cane pose, bending into your left knee, reaching back for your foot or ankle. And if that's comfortable, maybe gently kicking your foot up into your hand as you open your chest. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. Slowly step down, warrior two. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. One more side to go here, you got it. Send your left leg high, breathe in. Step it through, breathe out. Anjane, back knee down, arms high, inhale. Airplane lunge, exhale. High crescent, sweep your arms high, breathe in. Warrior two, breathe out. Reverse triangle, straighten-ish your left leg, tilt back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your left fingertips as far forward as they'll go, lengthen your left side body, then hinge down as you reach your right arm high. Maybe grab your block under your left hand if you have one. Now make sure your front toes are angled directly to the front of your mat. Back foot is parallel to the back edge. That heel to arch alignment, front heel through the arch of your back foot. Keep your left side body strong and engaged, right shoulder open. If it feels okay, you can gaze up at your thumb. If that's not great, look down at your left big toe. Deep breath in and out. One more inhale and exhale. Reverse warrior, bend into your left knee, arch back, breathe in. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Slowly bring your left fingertips down to your block, to your mat, or to float. Start to lift your right leg, lift your right arm to the ceiling. Open your chest and hips to the right side of your mat. Once again, making sure your front toes are angled directly to the top of your mat. Lifting your right heel in alignment with your right hip. And stay or take your Chapasana, sugar cane pose, bending into your right knee, reaching back for your foot or ankle, and opening your chest. Breathe in and out. One more inhale. Warrior two, slow and controlled, step down. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Good work. Send your right leg high, inhale. Half pigeon, bring your right shin forward on your mat. right shin parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Flex your right foot. Bring your right knee wider than your right hip. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine. Melt your shoulder blades down your back. You can either stay high, or if it feels good, you can walk your hands forward, 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 melting your chest down to your mat. And deepen into your breath. If your heart rate feels high, try to lengthen your exhales, making them just a little longer than your inhales. Relax your shoulder blades, release your jaw, and soften your forehead. You can stay here if that's feeling good, or if you want to take your quad stretch. You can bend into your left knee, reaching back, left hand, left foot, same hand, same foot. If you take your quad stretch, square your shoulders to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine, melt your shoulder blades down your back. This will create a nice back bend in your body. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. However you'd like to get there, make your way to your other side. Half pigeon, send your left shin forward, left shin parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Flex your left foot, left knee wider than your left hip. Square your hips forward and stay or start to melt down toward your mat. Try to level your hips over your mat so that you aren't leaning one way or the other. Relax your shoulder blades. Release your jaw. You can stay here if that's feeling good, or if you'd like your quad stretch on this side. You can bend into your right knee, reaching back, right hand to right foot, same hand, same foot. If you do that, square your shoulders to the front. Deep breath in. And slowly release your foot if you have it. Roll onto your left hip. Bring the sole of your right foot all the way around to the top of your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide, setting up for Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. If you want more intensity, bring your heels closer to your hips. For more low back support, heels farther away. Grab onto your feet, lengthen your spine as you inhale, and hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. If you'd like to, you can use your elbows to gently guide your shins a little farther downward. Take what feels good for you. Breathe in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Extend your legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. For more low back support, feet farther apart. Reach your arms high, lengthen your spine as you inhale. And hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. You can always soften your knees a lot in this pose. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Bend into your knees, grab behind your thighs. Vertebra by vertebra, come down onto your back, nice and easy. Keep the soles of your feet planted down on your mat. Bring your arms out either into a big cactus shape or a big T shape. Bump your hips over to the right, but drop your knees to the left. Supine twist. As you drop your knees to the left, gaze over your right shoulder. Start to melt your shoulder blades down into your mat, particularly on the right side. Deep breath in and out. Come back through center. Bump your hips over to the left. Drop your knees over to the right. As you drop your knees to the right, gaze over your left shoulder. Relax your shoulder blades down, especially on the left side. Deep breath in and out. Come back through center. And send your legs up the imaginary wall for waterfall pose. Reversing the blood flow for a moment. Plant your hands down on either side of your hips. If you have a yoga block, you might want to explore your supported waterfall, placing that block below your low back and sending your legs up from there. That can feel really nice. In your waterfall, you can either find stillness or point and flex your toes, roll out your ankles. You can stay here, or if you'd like to try your shoulder stand. Plant your elbows down. Press into the backs of your arms and start to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands behind your back and start to walk them up your back as you straighten your spine, feet straight up to the ceiling. Eventually bringing your sternum to your chin, really supporting your back and your spine with your hands. Trying to create one vertical line from your shoulders up through your hips, up through your heels. Now this is optional, you don't have to do this. You can stay, or if you'd like to try your plow, slowly and gently send your toes up and overhead, maybe touching them down to the ground behind you. Breathe in. And slowly make your way back down to your mat. Extend your legs long on your mat. Maybe feet wider east and west than your mat. Maybe hands wider east and west than your mat. If you're feeling like you need some grounding today, maybe palms facing down to the earth. If you're feeling open and ready to receive, palms facing up. Really start to get settled, melt down into your mat, soften or close your eyes. Return to that intention you set at the beginning. And soften all the muscles in your belly as you draw your air all the way down into your abdomen for deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. All together, take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Shavasana. Enjoy your rest. Take a moment to notice any thoughts that have naturally come to the surface. Without reaction, without judgment, simply noticing. And as you step back and acknowledge those thoughts, and release them down the river of your mind without attachment, just letting them flow. And anchor back into your breath. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Start to wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Maybe gently rock your head side to side if that feels good on your neck. And take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, legs out long. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Feel your low back release into your mat. And roll onto your favorite side for a moment of grounding. Feel the earth supporting you from below. And notice the air on your skin. Maybe sending gratitude to the earth for all that she does for us, known and unknown. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly make your way up into a cross-legged, easy seat. If your eyes open along the way, please soften or close them. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center. Thank you, friend, for taking this time out of your day to show up for yourself, to show up on your mat, to ground back into your body, reconnect to your breath, and move your energy up and out. May you be truly blessed on your yoga journey. All together, let's breathe in love and send out peace. Let's breathe in peace and send out love. Thank you, my friend. Go in peace, power, and ease today and always. Shanti.